Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to Straight Bettin. We got another really gross slate today, in my opinion. I mean, I feel like every slate is just going to be like this moving forward, man. But like, it's tough to find bets this early in the morning. I do, however, have 3 bets. But the thing is, guys, 2 of the bets, I'm like really not sure at all if the player is going to play or not. But if they don't play, right, it's just going to be a void. So might as well place it early. Why not? Nothing really to lose there. So yeah, guys, enjoy the video. Hopefully we can get some winners today, and let's get started with the recaps. All right, so first play that we gave out, this was on the YouTube video, Mikal Bridges under 24.5 PRA. And look, man, honestly, the read was fine. It wasn't great. Mikal didn't exactly shoot great. I think he was like 6 for 15, 2 for 6 from deep. I will say the minutes were pretty good. He only played 33 minutes in regulation. The game went to overtime, by the way. I thought we were cooked. But yeah, Boston kind of ran like a lot of 2 big lineups and were blitzing the hell out of Brunson, and it was kind of weird. So look, I don't know if like the matchup was all that bad like I thought it was gonna be. He did stay under, but yeah, I don't think it was a great read by any means. Luka Doncic, this one was a late looks play, under 41.5 PRA. Look, man, they played Dallas today. This is like the worst spot game in the world, in my opinion. You get like the best team in the league pissed off that they just got blown out at home. Now you have to play them at home again. And it looked like JJ Redick was about to rest the whole Lakers team anyways. And then, yeah, so just knowing like the spot, right? They played Dallas in Dallas today. I don't know. I thought there were so many outs there. OKC, it's really tough against top options. So I'm really happy with that read. He ended up like kind of like tanking it out. So it would have been close, but yeah, no, I mean, that's always an out, right? With like the back-to-back with, the much more important game for Luka on deck. Anthony Edwards, guys. Fuck, man. Anthony Ant-Man. This dude, I think, shot, 10 for 27, had 28 PRA, 2 for 11 from deep. Honestly, I'm not even that mad about that, though. I'm a Wolves fan, guys. We were up 20 in the fourth quarter. And the Bucks, the lowly Bucks with like fucking nobody. I mean, they have Giannis, yeah. They went on like a 38-8 run against us, bro. Like they went zone, and Ant and Julius like had no clue what to do. Like they're just like standing there, like holding the ball for like 15 seconds and then turnover. It was ridiculous. So yeah, bad beat there on Ant. Would play that 10 out of 10 times again, but that just sucks. That was like that was a big blow to my overall happiness last night, right? Last play was another late looks play. Kristaps over 6.5 rebounds. Look, I was just like, okay, he's gonna guard Josh Hart, and he did. However, Josh Hart was like just like screening every single time and bringing Kristaps into actions with Jalen Brunson. Boston would switch him onto him. He would blitz a lot, and he would just like away from the hoop and actually playing a lot of defense. And I thought it was gonna be the exact opposite. With him guarding Josh Hart, I thought okay, Josh Hart just gonna stand there, kind of not really shoot. Kristaps gonna hang under the hoop, gonna just walk into a ton of easy rebounds. Was not the case. It was smart by the Knicks by how they used Josh Hart by making Kristaps like get into like pretty much every screening action. First play, guys, not gonna take too much time on this one. This play got juiced to hell, but I still like it at this price. We're at a -140 at Bet365, -145 at MGM. But this line really got juiced to shit, and I probably wouldn't play it past like -150. But I'm rolling with Keegan Murray over 4.5 rebounds. Like I said, I gave this out like very recently, and it's kind of crazy to see how fast lines can move sometimes. But yeah, I mean, Keegan's averaging 6.6 rebounds on the year. He's over in 75.7% of games, right? I mean, let's not overthink it. And then when you just think about the game, right? I mean, it's going to be Sabonis on Jokic, Keegan Murray probably on like Aaron Gordon or someone. Not exactly sure. So I don't really get this line. I mean, Sabonis is just usually a massive rebound hog, right? And Sabonis will probably be pretty out of position, having to defend Jokic a lot. And Jokic is a tough rebounding matchup. You have to, kind of work to keep him off the glass too. So yeah, I'm not going to overthink this one. I think this is a pretty plus matchup, and it's like, 75.7% hit rate. I will say, guys, Keegan Murray has missed the last 2 games against, I believe it was Cleveland and Detroit. It was a back-to-back. I don't know if he's going to play. Like I said, if he doesn't, I wouldn't, if he doesn't, we just get refunded. But if he does play, I don't expect a minute restriction. First of all, there's no Malik Monk, but second of all, he only missed 2 games. So, all right, next play, guys. I really like this one. Jordan Poole under 16.5 points, -114 at FanDuel. Look, so we played his over pretty recently on here, I believe. And, the reasoning behind it was like, okay, look at these minutes against like teams that are actually trying. Well, now Poole only played 18 against the Pacers. Celtics are a trying team, so he played 26. Kings, they're trying. They played a lot of like trying teams recently, right? And then the Nets, 21 minutes. The 76ers recently, 22 minutes. Raptors, 22 minutes. So yeah, guys, basically tanking team versus tanking team. I really think that Jordan Poole might only play like 20 minutes here tonight. And on top of that, it's like it's not a good matchup at all. Philadelphia, yes, their defense is absolutely atrocious, but they allow the fewest pull-ups per game in the league by a pretty wide margin. And I mean, at this point in the season, it's like Jordan Poole is really, no one's generating him catch and shoot looks really. It's all kind of, you know, him taking people off the bounce, you know, shooting pull-up jumpers in the pick and roll. And that's just not going to be there against Philly. And I know what you guys are going to be thinking. You're like, oh, but he just had 18 points in 22 minutes. Like, yeah, he did. However, Jordan Poole shot 4 for 7 from deep, 7 for 12 from the floor. If you take away 3 there, then he's at 15 points. Like, look, man, he just shot very efficiently, and he played 22 minutes. Like I said, I think he's probably going to be closer to 20 here, because now I guess Poole, even against teams that, you know, are trying, he's only playing 19 minutes. So like I said, it is a back-to-back. I wonder if Poole just doesn't play. I mean, that's definitely in the range of outcomes. But yeah, if Poole plays here, man, I think he's only playing 18 to 21 minutes. And like, it's going to be, and he really isn't going to get much, you know, like, he's not going to get shots out of the pick and roll. So before I give out this last pick, guys, I'm very happy to shout out NoVig. I've been betting a ton of MLB props recently, trying out a strikeout model. And guys, NoVig just has the best price in the market so much. It's ridiculous. They're legal in 42 states, including like a lot of the main states that gambling is illegal in. So if you guys are in an illegal state, make sure to check out NoVig for sure. It's also just peer-to-peer, so liquidity is way better than, you know, books where you're limited at all the time. Like the prop that I bet last night, it was Luis Castillo over 5.5 strikeouts. I could have bet $500 on it if I wanted to. So yeah, for anyone serious about betting, getting the best price in market, getting money down, NoVig is an absolute must. And of course, guys, if you use code BETTIN when you deposit, you can get a free 50% deposit match up to $25. So make sure to take that free $25 with code BETTIN. Third and final play, guys. This is for the game that, you know, everyone's going to want to watch. We're all going to want to watch AD and versus Luka, or Luka versus AD. I don't know why I put AD's name first, probably because I'm betting on him. But yeah, Dallas, Luka's return game to Dallas, AD's revenge game against the Lakers. Man, this game's going to be a ton of fun. We got to have something on it. But in all seriousness, guys, I mean, Anthony Davis is going to be absolutely fired up for this game, right? At home against the Lakers. I mean, Anthony Davis has like absolutely been kind of like treated like an absolute like scrub, you know, throughout these whole trade talk. And I'm not saying like, oh yeah, Dallas made a good trade, Anthony Davis is better than Luka. Like, no, not at all. I'm on team anti-Nico by far. But Anthony Davis has like really been, you know, his name just been slandered like he's a scrub. He's got a lot to prove here. I'm just very confident that we get hyper-engaged Anthony Davis here, and a hyper-engaged Anthony Davis is going to be very good on the glass. On top of that, though, guys, so as a Maverick, these are all of his games as a Mav, and I know it doesn't look exactly great for him to get 10 rebounds, which is pretty much what the bet is, right? Because, I mean, if Anthony Davis doesn't get 10 points, then, you know, what, I don't even know what else to say. But yeah, so he's averaging 9.6 rebounds on 28.9 minutes. He only played 27 minutes in this game, guys, but it's worth noting that if you go here, go to the first half minutes, Anthony Davis was at 16.5 first half minutes. So he was pacing for 33. The game just ended up to be a blowout. And guys, like, Dallas is about to be in a play-in game pretty soon. AD's been back for 6 games. AD's eventually going to start playing 30, 33, 34, 36 minutes. He's going to need to in that play-in game, right? I think this is where the Band-Aid gets ripped off minutes-wise, honestly. So as a Mav, very small sample size, but per 32 minutes, he is averaging 10.6 rebounds. Like I said, I mean, the minutes have not been there, but like the Band-Aid is going to have to get ripped off eventually, and it's got to be this game, right? This game just means so much to both sides, and it's just going to be one of those games where, you know, the stars have to play. And if he doesn't score 10 points, like I said, guys, I'm gonna just hang it up. That'll be my, if AD gets 10 rebounds and does not get 10 points, I will never make another bet this year until the playoffs. But yeah, love AD here in Luka's return to Dallas. Think that it's gonna be a great game, and happy to back AD here. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it. Like I said, tricky slate today. Late looks will probably come in handy with all the injury news and all that, so make sure you're tuned into that. 6:45 p.m. Eastern time tonight. And yeah, let's get it. I think AD is gonna have a monster game, man. I'm just so excited to see this Luka revenge game. This shit's gonna be a fucking movie, in my opinion. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe on the way out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.